How's it going, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new... I felt like we had to start singing because of the guitar, but to a brand new LEGO Movie 2 video. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than I was kind of expecting to do, because I was expecting to do like a showcase type video next, but then I ran into an issue that I personally have, and I figured maybe other people have it as well, and I was like, hey, you know what, let's go on ahead and address that in a video, because I figured that would be helpful to many of you guys, not just myself. So, the thing we're going to do next is actually head off to the gold planet, because, before we do, I guess, if we open up our accessory or super parts, you'll notice that we're actually still missing two different items right here, as well as over here, if you look at this entire list, we're actually missing 5 other items. So that is obviously quite disappointing. So we're going to head to the gold planet where supposedly we're going to test this theory. If we destroy all the chests there and open up all the crates on that planet, then we should be able to go on ahead and get every one of those missing super items. So the concept for this one is very simple. If you guys are struggling with the super items, we're going to go on ahead and put that to the test, see whether or not that is the case or not, if we'll be able to retrieve all of the remaining super items just from these chests, because I'm not going to lie to you guys, having gone to all these other planets, it doesn't seem like we're coming across any more of these super items. So they seem to maybe possibly be stored in this beautifully gold place. Then again, I don't know how much I love the whole concept of an entire city built out of gold, because that just seems awfully impractical. Alright, so here we go. As you can see, we start things off with a whole lot of mega relics, but then more importantly is the thing behind that mega relic, which was that super item relic. So that is what we are far, far, far more interested in than the previously mentioned item. Okay, we can't access this floor from here, so I assume it's probably accessible from up here. Yep. There we go. So I guess the process here would be exactly the same for you guys as far as like the order in which you're going to be opening these up and locating them. And there really are a ton of these chests all around. So, oh, okay, so much so that apparently we got stuck inside one of them. It was so bizarre. So the main reason why this planet proves to be really good for these challenges and for specifically these items is because every time that you open up one of these chests, you're guaranteed to get 2 mega relics and then 1 super relic. So obviously just basic math allows you to calculate that this is going to be probably... I can't say for a fact that it's the absolute fastest way to get the super items, but I would imagine it's certainly one of the fastest, without a doubt. And then in addition to that, of course, if you're still missing other items, let's say you're still missing characters and things like that, this is for sure going to be the fastest way for you to get mega relics, because usually it's going to take you far, far longer, whether it be stopping alien invaders or just simply running around and collecting mega relic shards. It's going to be a very, 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 very time-consuming process. Whereas here, as you can see, you're guaranteed to go on ahead and add to your collection very quickly. I mean, look at this pace at which we're collecting this stuff. It's pretty exceptional that we're able to find this much loot this quickly. We got some more mega relic shards. And you might notice also, obviously, that there's a lot, and I mean a lot of these chests all around. And we're just kind of sticking to the outskirts of the map, but if you want, you could obviously go towards the inside part of the map and look there. But I just wanted to kind of showcase, I guess, the most efficient way, and to make sure that you don't miss out on any of this loot. So, again, you don't have to follow this verbatim, but this will at least give you an idea of also, like, where you could look for these chests. You know, if you're, let's say, having a tough time even finding any of them, you might know, like, okay, well, if I go through this particular set of steps, you'd be able to guarantee yourself a handful of chests. Because, for example, like, look at this area. 3 chests, all spawned within, I don't know, 3 steps of each other, which is just insanely, insanely epic. Okay, let's get this opened up. So, there we go. Some more super relic shards. Brilliant. As well as, of course, some of these mega relics. Now, the mega relics honestly do... Oh, sorry, it's actually 4 chests. they don't particularly interest me as much, just because with the with the Mega Relics, we've already got all the characters unlocked. We've already got all the items unlocked and such, so there's really no reason for me to be like super hyped about these, except for the fact that they look cool. So, and it's just kind of, I wonder if there's like a maximum amount that you could reach. So could you have like 100 of them in your inventory? Now I kind of want to test that out to know if it's possible to actually carry that many Mega Relics. So that'll be something I definitely want to try. Now the other thing I should mention about this is that don't forget, the chests, they are respawnable, which means that even if, let's say, you run through most of these areas and you collect these chests right now, right? Like, let's say here, let's say you're following in the exact same footsteps that we're making here, and you're slowly but surely gathering these chests. You have to remember that they will respawn. After a little while, they respawn on their own, but if you want to, I guess, expedite that process, you can just simply leave, open up the galaxy map. Okay, why is that so difficult to climb up there? Okay, wait. There we go. Ta-da. So you don't have to actually stick to, you know, collecting every single one of the chests. What you could do is collect a handful of them. Let's say you know a specific area, like that area where we were just at, where there's 4 chests all next to one another. You could collect that bunch there, and the chests leading up to that area, and then afterwards just reboot, go to like a different planet, and then come back to this planet again with the chests now respawned. So that is pretty legitimately kind of broken as far as just how many pieces of loot you could get that way. So it's definitely quite easy to get any and all challenges, I would say, completed once you have the planet of Gold Tropolis opened up. And the reason why that's obvious is, of course, also because this is the last planet that you get to open up. This planet is unlocked via completing or collecting 400 masterpieces. So it's going to take you a while to open it up and like be able to have this area even available to you. But once you do, you can definitely reap the rewards from this area in a pretty significant manner. Okay, so let's open up this chest. I think this will be the last one we open up for now, and then we're going to head to the item shop and put this whole idea to the test and see if we're going to unlock some of these new Mega Relics that we were missing. I don't think there's actually an item shop here, so good. That's good to know. For a second, I thought I heard another one of these chests up there. Okay, so what we can do is just jump into here, which is the warp portal. Then what we need to do is head off to a planet that has a store in it. I guess why don't we head right back to the Old West? That's where we started this episode. That's where we're going to end this episode. So why not? We're going to head over there. And then right as we approach the shop, that's when we're going to find out how many Mega Relics we've actually collected. And I'm going to guess it's probably quite a few. And then Super Item Relics is, of course, the thing we're much more interested about, or much more interested in, because there's a handful of Super Items that we're still missing. So even though our game score, if we pause the game, it still says 100% completion, which is kind of funny, because it's like, technically, are you really 100% completed, though, if you're still missing some items? Which I kind of agree with. I think that that's a fair criticism, because some people have said, like, hey, it shouldn't say 100%. Like, you see, if I pause the game, in the bottom right corner there, it says 100% completion. But not only do we not have all the super items yet, for example, we still don't have all of the, what are they called? I guess they're called just, like, items from the planet. So, like, if you didn't know, in the game, you can always, like, scan things using binoculars. So, for example, this we probably don't have unlocked. So you see, this is a new item that we now unlocked called the Junk Crate. And you're basically supposed to do this for each one of the planets, and there's lots and lots and lots of items that are spawnable that way. So that's something that, again, you could make the argument that it shouldn't then signify 100% completion. Either way, though, ladies and gents, I guess we could open that up. Not that we're going to gain anything from it, because guess what? We already have all the characters unlocked. In fact, I made a video on that, so go check it out if you haven't yet. Okay, we're going to hit open all because there is a weird glitch. If you're opening up relics after relics after relics, sometimes it can glitch out. So just to not take that risk, let's see if we end up with any new super items. And that's the epic moment of failure right there. I legit said I legit thought that it said, "Oh, you got 8 new items." That I swear to you guys, that's what I thought it said. I was like, "Oh, brilliant. We got 8 brand new super relics." That seems to make sense. And then nope. Still have these not unlocked. So I guess this is one of those situations where we have to say back to the drawing board.